Yeah, I'm just gonna go live now, dog. To be honest, Crackdown is still on. I don't even care. Cause honestly, honestly, chat, what am I supposed to do right now? Am I supposed to literally wait until Crackdown goes off? Then we found the winner of Randy Orton and Aleister Black. Randy Orton and Aleister Black. So it just makes no sense to wait for Crackdown to go off. I might as well bust it up with the chat. I don't know what's going on with the Dallas Mavericks, the New York Knicks. Maybe we could talk about the offseason of football. There is nothing that happened on Crackdown tonight. I'm watching this circus act of a show this Friday night. This is. Yo, there's no way you can't tell me Triple H or anybody that's part of creative isn't accidentally trying to sabotage WWE. There's no way. Aleister Black versus Randy Orton, and you're making people pay for this? Then they're sitting there scratching their heads why nobody cares about WrestleMania. And I have a bad feeling, y'all. I got a bad feeling that they're about to bank this all on Bad Bunny or some type of celebrity. I show speed. I'm still setting up the live. I don't care about this match. This shit is corny. Oh my god, dog. Yo, watching AEW, honestly, dog, it kind of stresses me out more. See, because if I was just watching WWE, I wouldn't be as pissed off. Because I will actually, I'll probably be a WWE bot. I wouldn't be able to try to see how much of an effort they're not trying. This company is incompetent. They are creatively bankrupt. Zero ideas. Watch when we go through this whole line. If you take Trick Williams off of Crackdown, there is absolutely nothing. Randy Orton, dog. The snake has been devenomized. We go from Randy Orton hitting the boot on somebody to he just hit Aleister Black with the DDT off the table. And this is the version of Randy Orton that we're getting now. We just see what Stir Strickland did to Kenny Omega on the table. Now he does this softball DDT, and we're supposed to be liking this dog. This is the main event, y'all. This is the main event. Let me say what's up with the chat, man. I see so many people. Drew McIntyre comes out and hits Randy Orton with the title. He has beef with Jacob Fatu. Does he have beef with Cody Rhodes? Now Cody coming out. Homelander. Dr. Libations just comes out. And he's chasing Drew McIntyre because we're about to get Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes for 100th millionth time. Yo, if Aleister Black about to beat Randy Orton, dog, this is what. Aleister Black is about to beat Randy Orton? Yo, Aleister Black just beat Randy Orton. Dog, this is painful to watch. Watching Crackdown is literally, y'all. You know what, man? You know what? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Watching Crackdown this is what Crackdown like watching Crackdown is, y'all. Hold on, man. People like, yo, man, how was it watching Crackdown? Because a lot of people haven't seen it tonight, right? This is literally, oh, again. Hold on, y'all. This is how it feels like to watch Crackdown. It's almost like you're in a Saw movie. You're in a chamber with your head in some type of metal device from Jigsaw himself, ready to get your head snapped off. This is Paul Levesque if he was bald and had no beard. Watching Crackdown, you're literally in a Saw movie being bored to death. This is all Crackdown is every single Friday night, dog. Aleister Black just beat Randy Orton? How is that even possible? Somebody said, "Fa." Yo, let me say what's up with the chat, man. Oh my God. My man Jordan in the building. Des Morris. He said he can't take it. Max said he turned it off. Dre said, "Dang, Crackdown back." Yo, Dre, it was like Dre, Crackdown was actually getting a little bit better, a tiny bit. They said, "No, we moving up. We gotta put the car back in reverse." It's like they see it getting better, and it's like, whoa. Calm down now. Calm down. Let's go backwards. This is not boring enough. Malice, man, you gotta be capping. Unfortunately, I'm not, man. Dance, I just hit up Levesque complaining, man. Dance on Levesque ass. Rudy said, I feel like Johnny laying on a box, Bobby. Oh my, yo, you see that, Rudy? They got Johnny Gargano. He found his way up on top of the box. Everybody's looking surprised why he's laying on the crate. Yo. Oh my God, this is so bad, man. Cody in the building. This show is awful, as bad as Raw. Yo, Cody, it is. Raw used to be completely horrible. Raw is still to this day completely horrible. Crackdown, the only thing that's saving Crackdown to be just as bad as Raw is literally Trick Williams. But then when you add, we got to deal with 3 hours. Dog, it's hard to pick, man. I ain't gonna lie. Kevin in the building. AKOD was popping. My man Ray in the building. Who else we got? New Generation. Sir Smoke a Lot was popping, man. Vader, Big Cloutway was popping. Yo, man, did y'all see this, man? Take in the building. What's popping, Take? Yo, this is Jeremy in the building. This is madness. Yeah, nah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. Like, and they wonder, you see what I got up, y'all? They're scratching their heads wondering why the WrestleMania 42 weekend sales decline week to week. Do you understand these? They really went out there and they said, yo, we'll do anything. Look at this. They did a 25% discount. They haven't moved one ticket. They're giving out free tickets. They're having trouble to move tickets. And this is the most crazy thing. They're really wondering why. Why can't we move tickets? I'm going to give this up, right? Say we selling platters in the hood, right? We selling platters in the hood. You selling French toast. You selling some eggs. You selling turkey bacon. I mean, you selling pork bacon, whatever you're doing. If you're selling French toast with mold on it, burnt at that, if you're selling eggs that expired 3 months ago, if you're in Philadelphia, a lot of us eat turkey bacon, but you got a plate full of pork. And shout out to all the people that eat pork, but a lot of people in Philly don't. But if you sell a platter, you're giving people what you don't want. That's exactly what I'm saying. So when you look up and you still got a kitchen full of platters because you did all this preparation and nobody bought what you were selling, you have to adjust what's in the platter. WWE can't seem to know why we're not excited for WrestleMania 42. That WrestleMania 42, Roman Reigns and CM Punk alone is supposed to have us rushing to Las Vegas to spend, I don't know, as much as a brand new car, I don't know, as much as some of our salaries in a stadium to watch nothing but straight boredom. A lot of us don't even get paid 50,000 a year. They actually got the nerve to put a price tag $50,000 plus for tickets. Yo, this is sad. This is depressing. Trick Williams, it's so obvious that he has somebody else that's controlling his booking. Trick Williams has somebody else behind, because it's like literally night and day with the booking. Trick Williams, he never got jobbed out. Any type of qualifying match, he won all his qualifying matches. All his storylines didn't actually make sense with him with Sami Zayn, him with the Lemon Pepper Steppers, him being over. Everything makes sense. Whoever has his hands on his booking, it's like night and day. It's kind of like when the final boss comes around. You could tell the bull, Brian Gorich or whatever his name is, you could tell his hands are all over the booking. I think somebody at the higher ups at TKO said, nah, bro, we're going to handle the Trick Williams. You handle, shout out to Kiana James, because that was cool. She won, but we don't care. You handle Rhea Ripley and Io Sky hugging for the 1,000th time. You handle Tama Tonga and Ilya Dragunov. I'm so done with wrestling embarrassment facts. Jamal said it would have been better in New Orleans. Dog, Jamal, it would have been so much better. New Orleans is fire. That's a dog. Remember, WrestleMania 30, one of the best WrestleManias ever was in New Orleans. When Daniel Bryan won. It wasn't WrestleMania 30. The streak was long. Dog, WrestleMania, dog, New Orleans and WrestleMania have a good track record. You know what doesn't? WrestleMania and Las Vegas. They know this. They look at the analytics, and what do they say? They run it back. It's cursed. God, dog. Yo, for the life of me, y'all, I don't understand it. I'm looking at this show, and House of Glory just had a show. And the fans were a lot more excited at a House of Glory show. Zillify 2 and MJF. I didn't even watch the match. I could bet the house it was better than every single thing on a 3-hour crackdown. WrestleMania 24. So, yo, man. Biden said 34 was ass. Jordan said, cool to see Kiana get the W. Red Darkside, what's up, bro? Oh, Royce's job, and he's yo, Dark said Royce picking in the trash in the parking lot. Yeah, we gonna have to talk about. We got a lot of people. We got Royce. Who else? Trick Williams doing good. We got Royce. What's his name? Oh yeah, Oba Vimy, right? I'm sorry, y'all. I know I was complaining about Oba Femi and vignettes, and I feel bad because I would rather Oba Femi be in vignettes, right, than him being on Crackdown getting a poem read to him. You mean to tell me you got Royce Keys in the back? He just did an interview with Stephanie McMahon, and I'm gonna stand corrected. I'm gonna show y'all. I thought it was a bad idea. It was actually a fire interview. You got to know some of Royce Keys' personality as a man. You know what I mean? Whatever his real name is, we got a glimpse into that. But what about Royce Keys, the character? We got a glimpse into who William was. What about the character Royce Keys? I don't know. He doesn't even have vignettes on Crackdown. Oba Femi, Royce Keys staring each other down, having some type of interaction is 100 times better than Kit Wilson and Oba Femi. Kit Wilson, dog, I felt like he had a little bit of momentum. Now it's just like I feel like they are ruining it, dog. I thought Kit Wilson was gonna be fired. Kit Wilson, I'm like in a song, and then he starts reading these poems, and it's just like, God, this is not working. Oba Femi is getting a poem read to him. He's now he's becoming a meme because he's making faces like, where's that joint with Oba Femi? This. Does this look like a ruler to you, y'all? Oh, but we went from the bad Oba in NXT What is Obafemi? Why are we seeing all 32 of your teeth? You mean to tell me a guy reads a poem to you? If a guy reads a poem to me, dog, I'm straight. I like the BBWs. Shout out to LGB, whatever, dog. Shout out with salute. But as a grown man, you start reading a poem to me in the middle of a wrestling ring, I might gotta snuff you. I'm not gonna sit up here smiling, Obafemi. So congratulations, you became a meme. Obafemi is supposed to be booked like a monster. All right, y'all gonna do the poem thing? Cool. He's sitting there laughing, playing along with it. Then he gets mad, then he beats Kit Wilson up. Then it's all Obafemi. Dog, they see people with aura and they're stripping this away. Y'all, Bobby Monsoon, it's not that bad. Y'all don't understand. This is the first week. What happens when this is the second week? The third week? Dog, what happened to this? Remember, once upon a time, we was actually contemplating this? How do you go from contemplating this to Kit Wilson? How? What happened to this, y'all? It was supposed to be Oba and Brock. What happened to this? How is this guy gonna go from Kit Wilson to Brock Lesnar? It's not gonna happen. That's how. Remember, this was a thing? People were calling for this? Obafemi, Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania. This is February 20th, right? Brock Lesnar's supposed to be on Raw on Netflix Monday. You think he's showing up right after squashing Kit Wilson? Oh my God, this is bad, man. Max said, how Oba not being upset about it? Yeah, it's just like you're just laughing. Oh, it's because it's a funny segment. Dog, this is not how you book the ruler. Obafemi, dog, y'all booked him right in NXT. He's supposed to be dominant, destroying everything. That's why I put it over so much when he destroyed the War Raiders. You turn around and you're laughing with Kit Wilson. You do a few moves and it's just like they're dropping the ball slowly, bro. Oba's getting wasted. I agree, Vinny. Prince said Oba smiling. Darling said both promotions, House of Glory and Prestige Wrestling, had major shows tonight, and I'm sure they were better than Crackdown 3-hour fiasco. Oh my God, dog. I should have just watched House of Glory and just reviewed that, dog. Why? Why are we doing this? What happened to this? This was the clear pathway to a WrestleMania event. A clear pathway to Obafemi, one of the younger guys on your roster. You put him over. Brock Lesnar. He's one of the OGs, dog. He's in a position to put people like Obafemi over. Do you know how much it would have been if Obafemi could have been cutting promos, sending slice shots at Brock Lesnar? He don't even got to all the way call him out. Man, the ruler back, man. People keep comparing me to Brock or the Beast Incarnate. Nah, it's the ruler. He could have been saying anything, throwing any type of slick shots. The second we heard Brock Lesnar music came on, it's just sold. Night 1, night 2, it don't matter. Nah, we're going to have Obafemi in there with Kit Wilson. You beating up Kit Wilson means absolutely nothing. This is why you got a Damian Priest out there, bro. Damian Priest, because even he's Spider-Man. When he's flying to Saudi Arabia on the plane, at least with Damian Priest, you're going to get some clout beating up Damian Priest. It at least looks like something, the aesthetic. When you beat up both the War Raiders, okay, then that was impressive. Damian Priest, you give Damian Priest a whole hard time. Okay, you beat Kit Wilson, it's like, okay, it's Kit Wilson. So, what happened with Kit Wilson and Matt Cardona? That makes so much more sense. Dog, I feel like an idiot talking about Crackdown, dog. Seriously, bro. This is nothing but trash. Trash. A good character. A good song. And it's being completely ruined with these stupid poems. These poems are not even good. They're not even funny. It's just dry. It's getting no reaction from the crowd. Oh my God, man. Oba and hold on, Oba not in Brock Lesnar league. Damn, Brian. Brian, you're right. That's why you do it though. Oba is not in Brock Lesnar league. But that's why you need Brock Lesnar to, just like Undertaker gave Brock Lesnar the rub at WrestleMania when he broke the streak. Brock Lesnar was already Brock, but then he went to another stratosphere when he broke the streak with the Undertaker. You need to have somebody that's way above to put the other person over. Now it's a bigger stretch with Brock and Oba, but them even being in the ring, Oba Femi losing the WrestleMania to Brock Lesnar does a lot more than Oba Femi being in WrestleMania with Kit Wilson or anybody else or anything else. But I agree with you, Brian. He's not in his league. Triple Disney is crazy. My man Deck, what's up? Brock Lesnar is trash now. Yeah. Oba versus Batista would be fire. My man R19 in the building. I never thought I would say this, but I'm starting to hate WWE. Yeah. It becomes hate, y'all. I feel them. It becomes hatred. It becomes hatred, bro. Like this dude is still doing this. We're still doing MFTs versus the Wyatt Six. He's still wearing this stupid mask that's half. This dude is half and half. This dude, you know how you see a mixed person half black, half white? That's Bo Dollar. Somehow he woke up, he's half black, half white. He got blonde locks like he's a Rasta. Then he got the brunette hair. Then he throws the mask on. And I promise you, Uncle Howdy, they need to drop this character, dog. It does not work. It does not translate. I don't hear one person online that can't wait until the MFTs and YS6 beef every Friday. Look at what this dude said, bro. The whole world is after you because you're an asshole. Huh? Dog, Cody, bro, dog. The whole world is after you because you're an asshole. Bro, you sound like a little girl. Hold on, y'all. Shout out my man C-Jax. Dr. Libations. You're a bully. You're not a good person. You're an a-hole. And they calling this guy QB1. Oh, my bad. They're not calling him QB1. My bad. I forgot what they calling him. What they calling him, y'all. Oh, there we go. There we go. They're calling him Raheem. Hey, Cody, look, I need a new retwist. Let me know who got your retwist done, Cody. Come holla at me, man. Let me know the woman who did your retwist, Cody Rhodes. He need to just switch his character to this now. Cause the American Nightmare, QB1, Cody Rhodes, you're a bad guy. Cody Rhodes, you're QB1. How aren't you in creative? Sitting here complaining that we have Drew McIntyre and yourself at WrestleMania for the dog. Nobody wants to see this. Literally, there's not a soul in WWE that actually knows anything about wrestling that wants to see Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. This is crazy, man. Running Bluff 17 said, good looking for the 5. Triple H ain't booking the road to WrestleMania. He's booking the road to bankruptcy, dog. That's what it's looking like, y'all. The road to bankruptcy is crazy, dog. There's no way you're getting out of debt with this. There's no way. No way, dog. I mean, I don't even. We gonna have to go over. Oh yeah, now look at this. Look at this. Hold on. So Ruka is gonna be joining Raw or Smackdown, right? That's not even the bad or good thing. Hold on, y'all. So Ruka, right? Look, she sold out to one of her things. What do you call this? I guess she has a meet and greet. Sold out. This girl's over. You know what WWE says? Give her, let's change her character a little bit. Give her some Death Rebel music and do a character change. Has WWE ever heard the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? You mean to tell me out of all the bad things you're doing, out of the very, very small things on the list that you're actually doing, Trick Williams, Soul Ruka, you're going to change Soul Ruka's music and character to put Death Rebel on there just like you did Stephanie Valkyrie? Soul Ruka we're talking about one of the biggest superstars that's on the cusp of joining the main roster. Mark my words. This woman is different. Promo, her theme, her character. The last thing you should be doing is touching her, doing anything to play around with her character or change her character is perfect. Let what's working in NXT go to the main roster and keep letting it work. Nobody is complaining or nobody wanted her to change. We love Soruka exactly how she is. The music, the character, the colors. Dog, now they got a Death Rebel theme song straight out the trash. Hold on. Death Rebel theme song, y'all. They're gonna go in the trash and there we go, Soul Ruka. There goes your theme song. Death Rebel sucks. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna be going through the trash and presenting Soul Ruka with some with some music that you can't do nothing but want to cut your ears off to. Let's hope she could hit the lottery. An anomaly could happen. And Death Rebel could actually give her something that's fire, bro. Because her music is already good. I don't understand why we're even changing it at all, man. Bro, they on the Liv Morgan love because too crappy. Title runs are more important than pushing new talent proper. I don't get it. I don't get it for the life of me, dog. For the life of me, man. Triple dumb, yeah. Triple Black Queen, so Ruka is crazy. Yeah, man, this is bad, man. This is bad, dog. Let me see what else. God, dog, it's like it's nasty work, man. Where's this guy at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, he was on Stephanie McMahon podcast. Okay. Why is he on Stephanie McMahon podcast? Okay, he's going to tell his story. Okay, great. Wouldn't you put him on Crackdown? Wouldn't you put him on Raw? He's been on Royal Rumble, the main event. Do you understand how that's like being in the NFL, right? You in the NFC Championship, then the next game you're on is somewhere in arena football, or maybe your local flag football league. The fall from grace. He haven't even gotten up to grace yet, and they're trying to have him fall from grace. Now, if you look at that Stephanie McMahon video, we're going to call a spade a spade. The video's doing very well. The interview, from what I caught, it was a fire interview. Thanks to Royce Keys has a good story. Stephanie McMahon, she did a great job conducting the interview. The thing is, that's cool for an interview. What about your character, bro? You have to show up to Raw or Crackdown if you're going to be somewhat over. What's taking so long? Y'all should never rush them in the Royal Rumble to begin with. You rushed them to the Royal Rumble. We could have took time, maybe got them a new attire, maybe got them better music. You could have really held the suspicion. He could have been the guy in the crate. And let me guess, dog. He might be the guy in the crate. Voice great. Yo, somebody said Royce Cerrone, Royce Jobs, Royce Zombie. This is crazy, yo. This is my man too, bro. Powerhouse Hop, this my man. But come, dog, WWE, we gotta get him. We gotta get him a plate. He's not getting a plate. He's not getting a piece of food. He's not getting a sip of water. They're not giving him anything. And this is the thing. On AEW, right? Say if Tommaso Ciampa isn't on Collision tomorrow, I could give you at least 10 to 20 reasons. Then I could give you 10 to 20 wrestlers why Tommaso Ciampa isn't on Collision. Even though I wouldn't like that at all from Tony Khan, because I want to see Tommaso Ciampa consistently on AEW TV. I could see the at least 20 reasons why he wouldn't be. Because the card is stacked. The storylines are a lot more stacked. You mean to tell me Tama Tonga and Ilya Dragunov fighting about nothing is more important than Royce Keys? Aleister Black and Randy Orton is more important than Royce Keys? Are you serious? Rhea Ripley and Julia is more important than Royce Keys. He hasn't showed up again, dog. You would think this guy never been on TV before. They have zero creative for one of the best stars on your roster. Oh, Royce, please. Royce Tees. Ford Model T. Kia. Yo, this is crazy, dog. And it's going to keep happening. And you know what's going to happen, y'all? He's going to show up. If he's the man in the crate, oh my God. I can't see that happening. I'm sorry. I can't see him being the man in the crate. Who's the guy in the crate? This is what they're doing. Look at Rhea Ripley and Io Scott. They're killing me, bro. Rhea Ripley, they do this all day, bro. The same stuff. Oh my God, man. W Bobby for these streams. Good, yo, nah, I got you, Solo Smoke. Trey said, you may be right. He'll be in the box repackaged. Dog. Oh my God. If it's a human actually in this box, yeah, man. This is a click copy, click paste classic. Oh, send the box to Raw says, send the box to Crackdown. Then he says, oh, send the box to Raw. Then on Raw, he's going to say, send the box to Crackdown. Then on Crackdown, he's going to say, oh, send the box, just leave it for the elimination chain. Yo, this is why I cannot believe they're actually doing this. The same exact spot. Rhea Mid Carly, Rhea Shitley, Vince McMahon is the crate man. Well, shout out Felicia in the building. We can't Royce Cheap do what he did in WWE, be a characterized, be as dominant, physically imposing. Oh my God, bro. It's sad. It's sad. Delivered to WWE. Do not open until 2/28/26. Great. Man, it's just, yo, look at this as I scroll down this, y'all. Absolutely nothing has happened. Nothing. This is sad, bro. This is sad. This is sad. You got my man, what's his name? Shout out to my man John Cena. He's gonna be in the new Toy Story. He's playing Woody in Toy Story 5. So, yeah, man. You know, Woody, he kind of old, y'all, man. We know we love Woody growing up. He old like Cena now, man. He got the donut in his head now, man. So, if you ask me, that was kind of fitting for John Cena, man. Yeah, Jolie, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all like up. Shout out to John Cena, man. He got the role, man. He retired from wrestling, but yeah, man, he's fitting for the role for Toy Story 5, obviously. Man, what do y'all think? What type of donut is in the middle of John Cena's head? Is it glazed? Is it a jelly donut? Is it strawberry? Is it chocolate chip? Is it the donut with the sprinkles on it? Is it Boston cream, Krispy Kreme? What type of donut is on this guy John Cena's head? Because whatever it is, man, it landed him right on Toy Story 5 playing Woody. Great. Never give up. I'm not surprised no audience fell asleep. Nah, that's a fact, yo. Fire Cena, Boston Cream, Cena hair. Yo, who said that? Hold on. Somebody said Cena hair retired before he did. Nah, that's insane, yo. Yeah, make sure y'all get the likes up, man. We at 150. Let's try to get it to 200 likes, man. Never give up. Yo, Bobby, it gets worse. Kiana James. Oh, yeah, I seen that, JJ. Kiana James botched the kick out, man. Most likely Glaze. Yeah, nah, that's a fact, man. Shout out to John Cena, though. He's playing Woody. Yeah. Yeah, man. That'll be, I guess that'll be interesting, man. What else we got? This. Man, the SmackDown women division is so bad right now. It's hard, man. But I think this could be good. But Charlotte Flair lost her eliminator match. So I don't even understand. Like Charlotte Flair, if she lost the match to go into the elimination chamber, they can't even do this, right? So why are we even How are we even playing around with this? Because this actually, if Charlotte Flair won the Elimination Chamber, then we got Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill. Even though I don't know how the match will turn out, at least like I like looking on a WrestleMania poster and seeing Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair. The aesthetic of that, I feel like they could probably build something with that. But then they do this random thing as she's coming out, Jade Cargill talking crap to Charlotte Flair. And they have no pathway to even get to this for WrestleMania. Are these guys even thinking? They have no pathway to get to this. Liv Morgan is gonna what's the name? Gonna fight Stephanie Valkyrie. Dominic Mysterio might as well be the referee because he has to translate everything for this storyline. It's going to leave the women's elimination chamber open to face whoever's going to face Jade Cargill. This would have made some type of sense, but obviously when it comes to, remember what I said in my last video, when it comes to common sense and WWE, it mixes together like oil and water. Unfortunately, for anybody who's watching this. So now the question is, what is WWE going to cook up for the women's elimination chamber now that's actually going to make sense for Jade Cargill? Jade Cargill has no beef with nobody because she doesn't even defend the title. So there's no type of storyline of anybody she's beefing with. Yo, shout out Kiana James. I ain't gonna lie. Kiana James, her winning was fire. And let's be real, y'all. Oh, radio, I'm a jobber. Yo, who said that? Prince is funny. Yo, I want to say this. Kiana James is fire, yo. I like Kiana James a lot, man. I think Kiana James, even though she's not going to win the chamber, she won that spot in the chamber. They got some rookies in the chamber. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. This is the thing, y'all. This is a picture of the women's elimination chamber, y'all. Asuka, Kiana, what's her name? Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton. It doesn't even matter who the sixth person is because it's either gonna be Rhea Ripley. Oh yeah, probably Io Sky, right? Io Sky, right? Io Sky, right? To be in the Elimination Chamber. Either Rhea Ripley or Tiffany Stratton's obviously gonna win. Rhea Ripley has no heat with Jade Cargill. Tiffany Stratton has no heat with Jade Cargill. If you ask me, Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill need to be far, far away from each other. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill do not need to be in the same ring on the WrestleMania stage. I could deal with Rhea Ripley because I think Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill might could figure that out, and we'll see where we go from there. And Rhea Ripley, have she ever even had that other title? Oh man, we got the boy in the building. We got the boy in the building. Hold on, let me hold on. We straight from the artificial intelligence, y'all. Straight from one of the data centers that they putting around over the world, causing everybody sleep and destruction. Straight from computer hell, we got the boy Triple GPT. Let's see what he has to say, man. Hold on. Hold on, yeah. All right, hold on. This boy's wildin'. Triple GPC says amazing, exciting episode. A bunch of new feuds tonight. Let's check on AEW. Oh yeah, that's right. FTR versus Humble. He said FTR versus Young Bucks for part 100. Copy and paste. Oh my God. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he might be real with that one. But yeah, I would take FTR Young Bucks 200 times over what happened on Crackdown. But yo, Triple GPT, you gotta fill us in. What new feuds are you talking about? Ilya Dragunov, Tama Tonga? What new feuds are you talking about? Randy Orton, Aleister Black, Elimination Labor, Vitamin 9. That's a fire, dog. That's a fact, bro. Elimination Labor is like, there's nothing else to call this, man. This women's division is trash. I'm sorry. And I usually put the women over. I used to be always excited for the women. Think about since evolution of the women's pay-per-view. A straight nosedive. And man, WrestleMania is looking shaky, dog. Charlotte Flair should have been in this. They should have did Charlotte Flair and Jade Cargill. People don't like Charlotte Flair, but I think that would have been the best match for Jade Cargill, dog. Kiana James won. I like Kiana James' character. Kiana James work in the ring. Kiana James is a fire manager. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I guess, man. This match was nasty work, dog. What else we got? Tiffany, like, I don't, what do y'all want me to talk about this? This is what they're doing on Crackdown, y'all. Tiffany Stratton, she still think it's Valentine's Day. Tiffany, Valentine's Day was last week, baby girl. You got the wrong gear on. You're facing, why are we even doing this match? Alba Fire versus Tiffany Stratton for what? For what? Why do we do this? This was more important than them even mentioning Royce Keys. You mean to tell me this was more important than Royce Keys doing anything? Like, you could do the littlest thing to try to build his storyline. I would rather take another vignette. They gave Obafemi 100 vignettes. I would rather take vignettes, bro. I feel bad complaining about vignettes now because what they're doing to Royce Keys at this point is criminal. There's no way in the world we should be getting Tiffany Stratton versus Alba Fire. For what? We're in Fort Lauderdale. Shout out to my people in Florida. Dog, they deserve better than this. Was he on main event? Tiffany's struggle just doesn't get it. I don't even. There's no way I could watch this show, dog, and not. Yeah, he was on main event of the previous week. I don't even know who they got on main event now, dog. It's like Tiffany Stratton. She's just. This is the fall off is. Oh my God, they're probably gonna have her win though. Try to win the joint back. Look at this, y'all. Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews. What was the point of you showing up, bro? Apollo Crews. He comes out, gets beat up by Hakuna Matata. Oh, no, hold on. Let me get it right. By not Solo Sonoa, but he got beat up by Bachaloa. And he got beat up by Jeff Cobb. And he got beat up by Hakuna Matata. And y'all know, you see Bachaloa face. Y'all know what Bachaloa about to do to Apollo Crews. The jaw dropper. I don't even want to see what happened after this. I think they went to commercial. They just clicked it off after this. You see Apollo, my man Bachaloa about to do his finisher move. He's sitting there thinking about it. He trying to talk himself out of it. It's like you got the good guy and the bad guy. The good guy telling him, yo, man, let Jeff Cobb handle it. The bad guy telling him, do it. Do the jaw dropper. My man, Matt Cardona, he took off Matt Cardona draws. We haven't seen him since. Matt Cardona, he said he's not finished. Yo, you wasn't on Crackdown this week. You wasn't on Raw. The last time we seen you, you was in a 5-on-5 match with half of your cheeks showing. You might be finished, Matt Cardona, but look at the bright side. You'll be back to being an indie god. In all seriousness, I wish where was Matt Cardona in this segment? He didn't help him. See, maybe I missed it, dog. Matt Cardona didn't come out the hell. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, bro, like, this is the thing, too. Alba Fire and Tiffany Stratton. All of this jobbing going on. When you got a Matt Cardona backstage that could actually tell some type of story. Matt Cardona actually, dog, I don't even think he was backstage or anything like that. How do you not put Matt Cardona, the indie god, anywhere in the show? You can't think of nothing for him? Cardona, he helped? Okay. All right. I must have missed that. Matt is going to be the indie god to the king of catering. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, that was kind of fire, bro. I might gotta use that. Hold on, let me grab my phone. No, yo, I'm gonna give you credit if I use that. That was kind of fire, dog. Hold on. Who said that King of Catering line? My man Cody. Hold on. Yo, if I use that, Cody, I'll credit you. Dog, bro became the king of catering. This is crazy. Matt Cardona signed a full-time jobber contract. Kid Fury said, I can't be a fan of Royce Keys. Dude was crying to Steph for her podcast. It felt like a therapy session. He opened up to her too much. It's crazy. Damn. I'm going to watch. Yo, Kid Fury. Yo, so Kid Fury, I'm torn about that, bro. Cause I seen it. I thought it was a great interview. I'm not gonna cap. I like the transparency. It kind of pulled on my heartstrings for William. You know what I mean? I think that's his real name. For Will, it pulled on my heartstrings because I could relate to a lot of that stuff he was talking about. Growing up in North California, dealing with the gangs, people in jail, trying to figure his way out the hood, get out the hood, be at the biggest stage. I was feeling that. The other side of it, though, is just like, bro, how is this going to translate into your character? He's not about to go on TV and come and none of this was being said is about to translate on TV. This is why kayfabe is so important. This is why MJF is one of the best in the world, because he doesn't break kayfabe at all. Royce Keys, think about this. We're not talking about Powerhouse Hobbs right now. We're talking about Royce Keys. In the wrestling world, Royce Keys just got his umbilical cord cut. What does that mean, Bobby Monsoon? He's a newborn baby. He just literally, his breath smells like Similac. Royce Keys, as far as the character. We all know Hobbs was on the big stage, AEW, and he did his thing. But the character is still a little baby. Dog, you don't break kayfabe this early. And I'm not saying Royce Keys, he's just doing what WWE's telling him to do. Oh, come to Performance Center. All right, for what? Y'all got creative? Nah, of course not. Put him on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. The character Royce Keys is a baby. You don't break kayfabe this early. What are you doing? So there you have it. Apollo Crews is just like, I don't know what Apollo Crews did to somebody in WWE, but the fact that a talent like Apollo Crews, they have nothing for him, absolutely nothing. It's just a sad sight to see, man. This what they got for Oba. Oh my God, bro. Man, I'm sorry. This picture look crazy, bro. Yo, what is... Duh, am I bugging? am I bugging, dog? I don't know, man. Yo, you could tell. I think Obafemi starting to read the writers on the wall, man. He's not even. He's just. This boy has gotten out of. Dog, I really want to know what Obafemi's thinking when he's reading this. Man, you're going from the big guy at NXT to now Kit Wilson, and oh yeah, at the end of it, we're gonna need you to do a finisher work. It's just like, yeah, this show is like. Then it's just facial expression. This dude mentally, Obafemi is not there mentally, y'all. He done checked out the match like. Obafemi just start thinking about what he's gonna eat after the match. I'm gonna hit the showers, get some Chipotle, man. I gotta figure out my way out this contract. Duh, Obafemi is looking like, yo, what? They don't even give them a reputable Have y'all ever seen this referee? Shout out to Ref Bay. She need to come back. Shout out to Shorty, too. She got the blonde hair. She looks fire. But, man, we never seen you. They're trying out new referees on Obafemi match. She's counting like it's that main event of WrestleMania. 1, 2, 3. Yo, this is crazy. They're trying out referees in an Obafemi segment. She from NXT, okay. All right, that's what's up, man. She from NXT, great, man. I hope great things from Shorty, man. But this is not doing nothing for the Obafemi character. I'm sorry. Especially, he might got to change this pin, too, man. This pin just look crazy, dog. Oba ripping... Oh man, Ricky's looking weird. You know WWE keep the blondies. Nah, that's a fact. That ref look good. Yeah, she look fire, man. She look fire, bro. Voice beats. They had her on Evolution. Damn, she did. Yeah, Tony. Yo, Royce. Oba, it just seems clocked out of it, man. He seems clocked out of it, dog. It's just. Damn, man, they should have Oba on Raw, dog. It's just, it's looking crazy, man. This is actually, look at this headline, y'all. This is actually a headline. Mysterious box is being sent back to Raw. Dog, I'm sorry, bro. I gotta keep going. Somehow Johnny he gets. Yo, I know Tommaso Ciampa gotta be looking like at this like, yo, this is what happens when your contract expires, y'all. Remember Johnny Gargano, his Gano, I don't even forgot his name. Let's just call him Johnny, because I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I could care less. His contract expires this year. If I'm not mistaken, sometime this year. Hold on. Johnny Gargano contract expiration date. Oh, look. So even if this is wrong, right? Even if this is February, just let's say it's March. This is a perfect example, y'all, of what WWE does to superstars. When your contract's expiring, you will be planking on top of a dirty box that God knows who's in this box. What's in this box? You'll be planking on top of a box. This is sad. Do you understand? This is a professional wrestler. Do you know how hard it is to be a professional wrestler? Do you know how much dialed in you got to be with nutrition? How much you got to track your calories? How much you got to travel? Spend money on gas when you don't got it? Go through the indies. Then when you finally get to some of these prestige places, WWE, AEW, even though AEW fired, they have BS politics in backstage, just like WWE has BS politics. When you're playing on that level, it's going to be politics. I don't care what company you're in. You got to go through all of this. You're missing time with your family. He's one of the lucky ones where he's with his wife, but I'm pretty sure he got brothers, cousins, family members he's missing time with, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas. You're missing all this time. You're on the road. You're on the plane, flying, driving, doing all of this, all of that, just to turn around and be laying flat on a carton in front of millions. Oh, I can't even say millions, because I guarantee there wasn't a million people that tuned in to Crackdown this week. I bet whatever, they're being below 1 million next week. All of that to be on national TV, and this is your character. Not displaying your talent, not cutting a promo, not showing how good of an actor or a storyteller you are. To sit planking on top of a box or a crate that nobody gives a crap about. It's crap on crap. Crap on crap! This is what Ricochet was talking about, y'all. Them tweets from Ricochet will age like fine wine. I guarantee it. That's what I'm happy he said it. I'm happy he stood on it. I'm happy he doubled down on it. Because that's the part that a lot of people don't see and a lot of people don't care about. A lot of people don't care about, the wrestlers as people, because they're looking at them like Johnny Gargano or Axiom Fraxium or Obafemi or who this person or that person. People don't care about the actual person that gets on that TV and that has to figure out a way to make this compelling. And shout out to Johnny, because it's like, all right, I can't even say shout out to him, dog. I think he's just want to hurry up, get the contract over. Either, if I'm Johnny, I'm going to the indies. I'm not even rushing to AEW. Even though I would love to go to AEW, I just think the talent pool is just too deep, man. I think Johnny Gargano, I will go to the indies, and I'll be having long conversations with Matt Cardona. If I'm him, and he's friends with Tommaso Ciampa. Remember what Tommaso Ciampa said, y'all? Hold on. Remember what Tommaso Ciampa said. Look what he said, y'all. Tommaso Ciampa, he says, financial stability led him to leave WWE for AEW. Now, he wasn't saying this in the context of WWE wasn't paying him. He was saying this in the context of he saved a lot of bread. He was stacking to the side. You know what I mean? You know, you're supposed to save like 10 to 20%. I know it's hard for a lot of us because we all strapped for cash. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be the first one to say I don't save 0%, to be honest. I'll be trying to figure it out, unfortunately. But he saved his bread. You know what I mean? He did the right things. And he's very good friends with Johnny. I hope Johnny saved his bread. And if he did, and if anyone's listening that Johnny knows or whatever, I will relay this message. Bro, hit the indies. Bet on yourself in the Indies. I have high hopes for Johnny. Him on House of Glory. Him, even if he's in the Indies, he might could slide through, pop up on AEW here and there, pop up on GCW. Now Matt Card. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna see. I see Triple GPT just dropped another bomb. I'm gonna see what he said. I'm gonna land my plane real quick. Matt Cardona, he did his thing on the Indies. He became the indie god. He went to the Fed. He's probably cool with the Fed for a few years just to make his name more bigger. He go back to the Indies. He already know that game. The Indies now has a big, you know what I mean? We got Zillify too. We got a few people in the Indies doing their thing. Johnny get on the Indies, dog. The path is right there. To take that title that Matt Cardona did. He gave out the blueprint. Karrion Kross, we got a Karrion Kross out there. It's harder. I understand it's harder. But Johnny, dog, I hope the God set the second his contract is up, he has a plan to hit the Indies and straight take over because he deserves so much better than this. This is a load of crap. This is a load of crap, dog. MLW, GCW. Oh, hold on. My man Triple GPT with the $10. Good looking. He said, duck my last super chat. RIP Trick. Hold on, I gotta find it. He said, look at what Chopper did to Jonna to be champ for a week. Look what Chopper did to Johnny to be champ for a week. Also, where is Deanna Perez at? It's a shame they can't find something for her to do. Yo, good looking Triple GPT. Oh, let me see what the other chat said. Yo, this is, oh man, dog. I blame Triple GPT. You ain't generating nothing compelling, bro. Hold on. Somebody said, Prince said you're tweaking. Stay away from Perez. You fired her once already. You did the hold on. Deanna Perez has been in Ring of Honor and collected commercials. Apparently, she got degrees. I gotta look her up. Hold on, man. Yo, it's wild, man. It's wild, dog. Johnny Gargano definitely needs the man. We got to get some plates for Johnny, bro. Hold on. Let me try to figure out a way to. I gotta figure out how did I pull these super chats. All right, bet. All right. So let me see. Let me see what else we got, dog. This is bad, man. God, bro. Oh yeah, this was okay. You got another argument from Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes arguing about what? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Oh my God, man. I don't know. Like, what are we doing with Sami Zayn? Like, what's the point? What's the point, bro? What's the point? They're not gonna be in any type of. This is what they need to worry about. Sami Zayn, Trick Williams. He don't need to be in nothing with Cody Rhodes, nothing with nothing else. Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, WrestleMania, that's it. This was cool. But, dog, when you got 3 hours of trash, stuff like this doesn't even get the proper chance to build. I thought this was going to be a fire build. But it's so hard for anything to be fire when you got, by the time we get to this, I'm completely over Crackdown. I'm struggling to stay up. I'm falling asleep. It's just hard for me to watch this show. By the time you get to anything that's supposed to be good, it's not hitting the same. Felicia said Trick Williams is the only reason I watch Smackdown. Yo, it's crazy, dog. Trick Williams is the only reason to watch Crackdown. The only reason. Everything else is trash, dog. Sami Zayn and Trick Williams would be fire, man. But, man, it's just unfortunate, dog. Let me see. This is a huge drop for Sammy. For Sammy Uso. Yo, who said that? Jonathan. Now, listen. I think this is a drop for Sammy, but I think this is what Sammy need to be doing. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, I found the super chats. All right, bet. Hold on. Oh Oh, all right, my bad. Triple GPT. Hold on. Amazing new episode. What did he say? Many new feuds coming as well. Bobby, I know you saw what I tagged you in. You were excited about the idea of Will. Yo! Oh, nah. Yo, nah, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. Yeah, because I made a mistake. I botched something in my last video. I said Will Ospreay going to be in WrestleMania. And yo, you know, you want to know what's something crazy? Yo, I could have swore that I deleted that. I literally remember doing it, and I'm like, yo, nah, I got to delete this. I'm bugging, dog. And I see you tweet that to me, and I'm like, yo, bro, what? No, I actually see the comment about it. Hold on. AEW people gonna be mad at me for this, bro, but it is. I mean, players make mistakes too, man. Yo, I couldn't believe I did this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So I made a mistake, yo, man. I said, bro, gonna be in WrestleMania. Hold on.
Ospreay is due for one of the biggest moments in WrestleMania in history, man. Will Ospreay is due for one of the biggest moments in WrestleMania in history.
Yo, I'm so mad, dog. I swore I deleted that, man. Jay Smith said Triple GPT and the WWE writing is so bad. I bet Katie Vick is the one in. They said Katie Vick is in the crate. Yo, that's hilarious, dog. Who is it? Katie Vick? What's her name? Who's Katie Vick? I thought Katie Vick was Nah, I'm thinking about Eddie Guerrero wife. Damn, hold on. Let me see this. Katie Vick was the worst WWE storyline ever. Hold on.
No, tell me.
Oh boy. It might be the worst storyline in wrestling history. Raw ends one episode with Triple H coming out and saying to Kane, I know about Katie Vick. And it's like, what? What does this even mean? And then the episode ends. And then there's this ridiculous storyline. Kane had this girlfriend, Katie Vick, who dies, and then it turns into...
Is this Kane with a mask?
Yeah, and it turns into Triple H putting on a Kane mask and pretending to have with a dead body in a casket. And I remember watching...
Yeah, I remember that. Oh my God, I remember that. Oh my God. I didn't know her name was Katie Vick. That was bad. I remember that. Damn, that was bad. We're getting to that level of bad, y'all. We're getting to that level of bad. Now Triple H, yo, hold on, man. I might gotta reference this Katie Vick because we're getting to that level of bad. When you're even in a storyline like this, like how do you even get in a storyline like this?
Watching that and just being like, what is going on here? Who said this was a good idea?
The Triple H did. How do you are a part of a storyline like this, bro? Let me guess. Then remember, he was a part of creative back then. He was helping Vince McMahon with ideas back then. Why would they do that? Yeah, still a better storyline than Rhea and Io. Yeah, everything's better than Rhea and Io. Sorry you had to relieve it. It was awful. Oh yeah, 808 Omaha. What's up? We've been to that level of bad. Yeah, I didn't. Damn, that was horrible. I forgot about that. Katie Vick. I thought they was talking about Eddie Guerrero's old wife, but my God, I forgot how bad that was.
Year are we talking?
That's a great question. I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm going to Google it.
You're slowly unlocking the memory in my head.
2002. It's very, very bad. That's one I remember watching and going, I can't believe this. In the worst way possible. Do you remember?
Yeah. And we've reached them heights, y'all. We're reaching these heights, man. Yo, Stan. Yo, Warlock is crazy. What's up, Sherry? Triple free. Yo, that's crazy. Rhea and Io are lesbian. Full Triple H 808 Omaha. Next up, going to WrestleMania. Even Coach looked uncomfortable. Yeah, it's just I don't understand. How do you write some of these ideas down and it's just like, God, man. But let me see what else, dog. Yo, that Katie Vick, that's nasty work, bro. I completely forgot about that. Got Rio and Io. I don't even know. Oh yeah, did y'all see this? MJF and Zilla Vatu, yeah, man.
Better than you and you know it.
They MJF shows a rare sign of respect for Zilla Fatu.
Today, I'm gonna do something very rare because I believe you earned it in front of these people.
Oh. A rare show of respect here from MJF. We don't see that very often.
Why was that the left hand?
Big time endorsement right there. MJF.
Oh, I guess that don't matter. MJF show of respect. That's what's up, man. That was probably better than everything on Crackdown, man. Let me see what else we got, man. This is yo. I think Triple H mind is stuck on click copy, click paste, y'all. Look at this.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. But here's the thing. But here's the thing. 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 Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This dude is like he's trying to make a rap song. Here's the thing. 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 It's like, dog, this dude has lost every single brain cell that's been working in his skull. This dude vocabulary is up to like, what, 13 words? Here's the thing. Oh, this is a new era. This is great. This is awesome. Oh, we broke the most ticket, dog. This dude vocabulary sucks. It's like a second grader. It's no surprise that WrestleMania 42 tickets are down the drain. When is TKO going to wake up and actually get somebody a creative that knows what he's doing? Here's the thing. 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 What's the thing? I guess we gotta wait until February 28th until he opens up the crate, right? Oh, what we do. Yeah, that's another one. It's what we do. It's what we do. It's what we do. It's what we do. It's like, oh my God, if this dude cannot pick another group of words, it's like, dude, are we ready? Yeah, yo, Chris Collins, what's up, bro? That's another one. Are you ready? It's like, dog. Oh my God, this dude is the king of the remixes, man. New generation with the $2. Did you hear that Vince got into? Yo, we gonna talk about that. Yo, good looking new generation. I almost forgot about that. Jay Smith said the Elimination Chamber, the return of Katie Vick, rated G. This is what we do. This is what we do. This dude, you can't make this up. This is what we do. 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 Oh my God, this dude sucks, man. I'm sorry, dog. Hold on, Bobby, you forgot. It's what we do. Yeah, Antoine. Yeah, I just see somebody say that. Felicia said Triple H the human, a walking version of a broken record. Billy said the demon balance in the box. Yo, Billy. Yo, chat. Billy Boone, 67. He might have broke the code, y'all. Chat, Billy Boone might have broke the code. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm thinking about it. That will make sense. That will make sense. If the demon is in this box, the only thing, Billy, is if he's in this box and they do this grand demon thing. Just imagine if the crate were gonna open up. Now you got a bunch of smoke, the lights flickering. Oh my God, the demon Finn Balor. If we're doing all of that for you to lose to CM Punk anyway, that's the only thing. But I ain't gonna lie, it would be fire. It would be fire if that was the case. But we're gonna do that for a guaranteed loss. I don't know, man. That's crazy. That would actually make sense. Huntress Hunt. I'm gonna just call you Hunt. Hunt MJF gets the business. Has defending the title and other promotions put so much more meaning on the AEW title. WWE titles are literally botches. Props. 100% Hunt. MJF going to other independent promotions, putting prestige on the title. You know why, Hunt? Because when you're Jade Cargill and you spend 100 days with one defense, it makes your title look worthless. Or if you're Dominic Mysterio and you don't defend the titles or the tag team titles, people don't even defend championships now. Julia versus Rhea Ripley in a non-title match. Why? She doesn't. When the last time she defended the title? You should have just kept it on Chelsea Green, because if you're not going to defend a title, at least the title has something to do with the character. She's the president. Imagine if Chelsea Green never lost the title until then. When whoever got a chance to beat Chelsea Green and dethrone her for that title, it would have meant so much more. But instead, you're bouncing. The title is jumping like a hot potato, and it's killing it. Bad. Omaha said, I keep saying Omaha. I'm going to just say 808. Mark my words, Tiffany Stratton going to pin Jade at Mania because of Triple K booking. I see it. Oh, Tiffy time. She got another WrestleMania moment. Tiffy time. Last year, she defended the title. This year, she'll win the title and reclaim her top spot. Tiffany Stratton has lost all momentum. Like, it's bad. Tiffany Stratton should have been turned heel. This is a woman that's 100 times better as heel. But let's go on some other stuff. I don't think nothing else happened on Raw. As y'all see, just me scrolling through this, nothing. But yo, we do got some interesting information, man. We got our man, what's his name? Vinnie Mac, aka Mr. Need for Speed. I don't know what Vince. All right, so just to give some context. So remember they said that well, let me bring this up real quick. So they released the body cam footage of Vince McMahon. He got in a car crash. He was driving over 100 miles per hour. This was the day Hulk Hogan died. And yo, think about this, y'all. Ain't that crazy? Vince McMahon, he's very lucky because he could have, he's 70, 80 something, driving like he's 18. And he could have passed away the same day as Hulk Hogan. Imagine the conspiracy theories that would have went on that day if that actually happened. But what's the name is driving off fast or whatever, and I don't understand this for the life of me, dog. If you ever been in a car with me, I drive like a grandma, dog. I'm the guy you're always honking at because I'm in the right lane. I'm never in the left lane. I'm going slow. I'm going, you know what I mean? I don't be playing around behind the wheel. I always use this rule of thumb driving. When you're on the road, you got to think for yourself and think for others, man. Seriously. But we're gonna take a look at this, man. This dude was wilding, dog. And the cop was pressing him too. So he's trying to. Why is he in a? Yo, Vince McMahon. What was he thinking? Why was you even in the right lane? See, I'm a right lane driver. Why is bro even in a? Why are you in the right lane? You want to go 100 miles per hour? You should be in the left lane. Yo, and let me say this to whoever made this video, please, next time don't ever use this background music. This background music sucks. It sounds like it's produced from Death Rebel's new album. You can't think of nothing else, bro? God, that music sucks.
Car, do you need an ambulance? No, I don't. All right. Why were you driving over 100 miles an hour?
It's my granddaughter's birthday. I got to get this the next exit.
Right. Did you see me trying to catch up to you behind you?
I didn't see that. I saw lights, but it didn't look normal.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to you, and you keep taking off.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to outrun you.
I know, I understand that, but that's why I was very confused. Right? Because it wasn't like you were running, it was just like you almost hit, I think, 115 miles an hour. All right, and then you just hit someone because you weren't paying attention. Were you looking at your phone?
No, I'm trying to drive. No, I'm not looking at my phone.
The person was right in front of you.
Yo, isn't it weird? Yo, you know, we've been watching Vince McMahon, somebody like me, our whole life, dog. Isn't it weird to hear Vince McMahon get pressed like this? Only person I heard somebody pressed like this, Vince McMahon, was Stone Cold Steve Austin on camera, in character. Us knowing Vince McMahon and how he is behind the scenes, it sounds definitely weird to hear him get pressed, even by a cop. Like, I thought he would pull over and be like, man, shut up, bro. Call my lawyer. Fuck out of here, man.
Taking off.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to outrun you.
I know, I understand that, but that's why I was very confused. Right? Because it wasn't like you were running, it was just like you almost hit, I think, 115 miles an hour. All right, and then you just hit someone because you weren't paying attention. Were you looking at your phone?
No, I'm trying to drive. No, I'm not looking at my phone.
The person was right in front of you. There's got to be a reason you hit him.
No, I haven't been driving my car in God knows how long.
All right. It was right in front of you. You went straight at it at 100 miles an hour. I'm just making sure you're not having a medical condition or anything. Do you need an ambulance?
No, fuck.
All right. All right. Just your registration. Is your license in here?
No, it's in my pocket.
All right.
Vince McMahon crashed the Bentley, man. I would have been pissed if you sitting there driving 100 miles per hour and I'm just probably a regular person and you got your Bentley and you crashed and now I got to deal with insurance.
I haven't driven this car quite some time.
It's fast, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, too fast.
I haven't driven this car in quite some time. Vince, the car doesn't drive itself. You probably haven't driven it quite some time, or I don't know what you haven't done in quite some time, bro. But the car doesn't drive itself. Yeah, Vince is old, bro.
Thank you.
Trooper, okay. So, how you doing? I know who you are. So.
Can you send out like Greenwich unit?
So Trooper Robbins that was following in the unmarked vehicle said you were doing over 100 miles an hour. All right, before you struck the vehicle. So. In 3 weeks or a month. Do you reside in Connecticut? I'm not sure. Okay, so it'll be, where are we? Westport? Yeah. So it'll be the court.
So he basically told him he got to go to court or whatever, man. Vince McMahon, he got to be losing it, dog. I don't understand how. And this was the day of Hulk Hogan died. I literally could tell what was happening here. He's on his phone, just like all of us. He's on his phone. He's checking his phone out. He's going 100 miles per hour, which is stupid to be on your phone scrolling at 100 miles per hour. If you're going to go 100, the least thing you could do is look at the road, bro. So he's on his phone. He's scrolling. He's probably reading an article about Hulk Hogan and almost clips somebody, almost clips him, almost. That's crazy, bro. But Vince McMahon, cool, man. Maybe he's in a crate, so who knows? We might see him on the 28th, man. Chris Collins said, like, why he's driving his own car. He doesn't have his own driver. Yeah, and it seems like his driver pulled up. So your driver was following you, because it seems like his driver pulled up pretty quick. Oh, we got a joint from my man Triple GPT again with the 5. Good looking, bro. He said MJF 5-2 rematch at Mania will be sent him. Yes, they both coming to WWE. It's hard to deny the bag and legacy. Hangman. Yo, Triple GPT, he trying to get all the AEW people. Yo, this is crazy, dog. But, man, Vince McMahon can't catch a break, man. It's looking bad, man. It's looking bad. Also, we got, yo, this is bad, man. Like, God, bro. So real quick, Felicia said he's 80. Why is he driving anyway? Facts. Vince. Oh, yo, Kevin is wildin'. Kevin Jetson said Vince Walker. Oh, that was diabolical, man. My God. Billy said, well, now we won't get to see him appear at Elimination Chamber as the masked man. Why you keep missing Derek's super chat? All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh, my bad, Derek. My bad, Bobby. Did you ever hear that song Bizarre and Eminem called Three Thieves? You should do a Royce Keys remix. Hold on. What is called? Hold on. Hold on. T-R-I. Hold on. What that say? T-R-I-F-E. Did you spell that right? What's the name? Did you spell that right? Derek? Three Thieves? Cause I'm trying to look for it. It's not coming up. The masked man is Jericho. We got good looking, y'all. When I'll be missing the joint sometimes. Delayed Grats, the masked man is crazy. Yo, what's up, Delayed Grats? Yo, Derek Jones, try to put in the chat. If what's the name? Try to put in the chat that title. It seems like that might have been a typo. Trife. Yeah, I'm gonna try to look for your chat, Derek. It's spelled correctly. All right, Thrife. Oh, hold on, Thrife. Three Thieves. Eminem. Eminem. Oh, this is your. All right, I'm gonna check this out. I like Bizarre. Bizarre fire. I'm gonna check this out. I got you. See, now, just to give y'all a heads up, I don't be trying to miss super chats on purpose, but sometimes, you know what I mean, I do be missing them. So I actually did find a way to catch up on old ones a lot easier. So good looking for everybody who looked out for Derek. All right, so we got your boy Zay. Unrelated to wrestling, but I've been really depressed for 48 hours, been recovering from a heartbreak. Any advice? Love the content. Stay. Oh, well, we got a different super chat here. Good looking for the $5. But my boys, your boy Zay said 999. He says, unrelated to wrestling, but I've been really depressed for 48 hours, and I've been recovering from a heartbreak. Any advice? Love the content. Stay blessed. If anyone want to give him some advice in the super chat, in the chat, definitely y'all feel free. Your boy Zay, I wouldn't take any. Just be prepared. Some people might be joking or trolling in the chat, man. But my personal advice for a heartbreak. There's a for a heartbreak, sir. There's a wise man once said something about a situation like this, man. And I'm going to pull him up, actually, man, real quick. We're going to deviate just real quick, man. A wise man, this is him right here. A wise man once said something about a heartbreak. Girls like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming. Now look, if it's a heartbreak, if it's about a girl, right? Because I'm thinking heartbreak is you recover from a heartbreak. If it's a girl, this is only if it's a girl, or maybe whatever your choice is. Girls like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming. Some people is in your life for seasons. Some people are in your life for reasons. Some girls might be in your life for a certain amount of time, so you could kind of get to the next level for the next chick, man. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, I don't try to get too high or too low about anything. You know what I mean? If I'm not trying to get too high about 18,000 subscribers or 18 million subscribers, I'm not going to get too low about 18 subscribers. I'm not going to get too high or low about $18 or high or low about $18,000. You know what I mean? Now, $18 million, I can't tell you because I might be jumping for joy for 18 million. But my thing I'm saying is I try not to get too high or too low about anything. Life is about balance. You know what I mean? As long as the most important thing in life is your health, your mental. You know what I mean? The best thing about heartbreaks, the best thing about it is, man, you learn from it. And I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna leave it off with this. Whenever a girl go through a heartbreak, I will play this song.
I went deaf on a bitch. Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more hoes, more shows.
Ever since she left me,
More diamonds, more gold, more motion, more hoes.
I went deaf on a bitch. You sometimes you gotta you gotta celebrate the opportunity to level up, bro. But prayers up. I already know that heartbreaks can suck, man, but you just gotta look at the positive side, man. The worst thing you could do, bro, is sit and be thinking about, because I'm gonna tell you, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, because I feel like I'm doing a disservice. The last thing you want to do is sitting there thinking about her, because I'm going to tell you my heartbreak. You know how my heartbreak went? I was sitting there thinking about the chick, right? You know what she was doing? And I'm not doing a round of applause either, sir. You would have thought it was the end of an opera show. She's getting her cheeks clapped from here to California. She went on a world tour of getting her cheeks clapped. Dog, this is crazy. Then you know when you break up with a chick, you try to get back with her. And I said this in my last live, and I'm going to run it back. I tried to get back with her, bro. When I got back with her, it was like literally throwing a hot dog down a hallway. I almost fell in it. You know what Eminem said? Yo, you just slip, fell, landed on this. I literally slipped, fell, and landed to it. I went through a hole of abyss. Literally, if I could go, if she opened up her legs and I went like, yo, it's like yelling into the Grand Canyon. Her joint was about the size of a football goal. You could get 3 points. The Seahawks would have had more points in the Super Bowl because it was that dog. The shit was on widescreen. Man, I'm hearing Josh. I'm hearing Billy. I'm hearing Derek. I'm hearing Javon. I'm hearing, she let a whole football team ran through it. They won the Super Bowl and all, bro. So when you're sitting around thinking about the chick, trust me, she's probably not thinking about you. That's why you got to be happy. You got to worry about yourself. You got to start doing some push-ups, doing some pull-ups, because trust me, it's Friday night too. Oh man, shorty, she's getting drunk. She's on the Hennessy. She probably popped some Molly, popped some X. Dog, she running into Daryl. Daryl probably popped the honey pack. It's like, yo, you don't even need the honey pack, bro. Bro was already gonna demolish her. Now she bring the honey pack in. I can't even mess with Daryl or without the honey pack. Now you gotta throw steroids on it. I don't stand a chance, dog. It's just, this is just life, dog. These women, and I don't know how old you are, but if you around my age, these women in their 40s, their sex drive is just getting to another level now. So now you're in a situation where it's like, I only could go 1 or 2 rounds. I'm going against a honey pack. I'm going against a dude that's going to the gym. I I want to fade him, but he goes to MMA. I would have got beat up by that. You're just losing all around. So I just got to get delusional, man. I got to listen to that song, man. I got to try to get happy, man. I got to start working on myself, man. Because if you start thinking about her, dog, it's almost like it gives her the drive to start doing other crazy stuff. Some girls get off on that. Knowing you're sitting down, heartbroken at the crib trying to figure it out, bro. And a girl will be out there, dog, literally on tour, jumping on dicks. Literally. Now, I'm trying to be PG or whatever, but I got to be real about this, dog. Because a dude would sit and really be heartbroken throughout the whole year, mess up his whole year, thinking about a girl who's on a world tour of jumping on the next, you know what I mean? It's crazy. You ain't winning. That's why I lock in with myself, man. Either the gym, reading. I'm doing stuff I like doing, playing the game, doing anything but thinking about this chick who's getting her back blown out 6 days out the week. It's crazy. The stream has gone off the rails. Yeah, yo, you know, it's triggering hearing stuff like that because I've been there. I've been there my whole life, yo. And so I know, if I don't know anything, I know, like, I know how to get over this, man. It's crazy, dog. Oh, man, that's yo, it's crazy. What have I done? Yo, the boy said, what have I done? Yo, nah, I hope the best for you, dog, yeah, man. But I just gotta go on a rant on stuff like that because, man, it's a fact, dog. Not saying every woman is gonna do that. You do have some women that's not. But for me, it's good for me to just jump ahead and already assume that that's being done so I could just, you know what I mean, figure out my way to just recalibrate and come out of it a better you, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, my God, that's hilarious. With the steak hole was very loose. Oh, my God. Yo, this said was the stink hole very loose. Yo. Oh my God, that was diabolical, dog. Was the stink hole loose? Oh my God, dog. Yo, that was hilarious. Oh, oh my God. Yo, how did you even think about that, bro? That was crazy. But nah, good looking. But that's all you gotta do is laugh about this shit. It's just like, it's not even, it's a part of the game, man. Yeah, man. No, it's on YouTube uncut. Oh my God. Oh no, shout out the chat, man. Yeah, shout out the chat, man. That was crazy, dog. But yeah, man, I done forgot where I was at and all, dog. But yeah, shout out my man Zay, man. Bobby will turn heel sooner than we think. Oh my God. Oh, matter of fact, don't even answer that. Bruh, Ronald Levesque, damn, Bobby know his ex wasn't ish. Nah, I was just telling him my point, how I be going over, yeah, man, getting over stuff. Yeah, man, what work for me ain't gonna work for anybody or everybody. I can just give my opinion, yeah, man, like, I know if I'm already getting ahead of the story, if I do hear some crazy stuff, like, man, I see your chick with, I'm like, or I see your ex doing this, that, or what, this and that. I'm just like, all right, I already prepared for it in my head, so I ain't tripping. We debate. No, that's a fact. It's over. I'm debating. Loose motion. He got a heel swerve. Oh my God, yo, that is hilarious. But yeah, man. Oh, my man Derek in the chat. He said, "Yo, my ex-girlfriend who likes Royce Keys told me she never identify with her age. She said I aged what a." Oh my God, aged what I was. Oh my God, Bobby chat down into the bar. Oh my God, I take everything that I want. I age when I want. Oh my God, yo, nah, that's fire, dog. Yeah, man, it's funny, bro. But yo, that's the. Yo, also I'm gonna say this is the last thing I'm gonna say because I don't know who else is probably going through certain stuff. But the best thing you can do is kind of laugh about it and take it lightly, you know what I mean? Because man, it's just a part of life. It's the best thing about life, man. If everything was great, if everything was a honeymoon phase, if you never had pain or you never had anything like some type of sad stuff or whatever, it wouldn't be no balance. You wouldn't have no happy. You would just have, we'll all be just basically robots, what's probably about to happen in the next 100 years anyway. So, you know what I mean? That's what make us human, and that's what make life when you got the balance, man. So anything bad that's happening, I always try to find the positive in it, man. I miss Kay Lee from NXT. Yo, real quick, I want to go over this, man. Shout out to Bianca Belair, man. Bianca Belair, wrong stream, my friend. Bianca Belair, she's going through that finger surgery, man. And, I got to cover this because a lot of people don't. This is what I'm talking about with the wrestlers, y'all. Like Bianca Belair, I don't even know. Is that her real name? Hold on, y'all. Bianca Belair, real name. All right, her real name is Bianca Nicole Blair. So Bianca's her real name, but this is not the character. What we're seeing now is the real person, the real pain. And a lot of people would say, Bianca, it's just a finger injury. But, man, a finger injury could be brutal, dog. And this is a little bit what she's been going through, man. It's crazy.
Take a breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Oh yeah, Bianca. Look at that. Look at that. That's the best one you've done. That one you really kept the tip. Okay. Take a break. Take a break. But do you see how far that you kept it down?
Yeah. That was good.
That was really good in that front joint. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Take a break. Take a break. I'm sweating.
Who knew a finger?
Listen to that sweat. All right? She said I'm working.
Who knew a finger injury would just be like this brutal, will put her out this long? Remember, the last time we seen Bianca was, what was that? It was last year WrestleMania. This got caused the last year of WrestleMania. So Bianca going through that surgery, pushing through. I'm happy she's showing this because, like I always say, a lot of people don't care about the wrestlers in their real life, and this is, you know what I mean? This is brutal. Hold on. This is brutal, man. She had to get surgery. She had to, you know what I mean? Think about it. This is one of the greatest women wrestlers to ever step foot. Look what she said in a post. She said 10 months post-surgery, 8 months of rehab, 5 doctors later, 5 doctors for a finger. And we are finally here. Now I can finally start putting this behind me. Thank you so much for caring. Karan, I'm bad with names, for hearing me out and fixing me. Fingers and joints are complicated, frustrating, confusing, essential. If you don't get it, consider yourself lucky, and I hope you never have to find out. Maybe one day I'll go into detail, but it's a lot. Thank you for those who have sent me so much love my way to continue. And you got to understand, for everybody that's saying, man, it's a finger, it's not that bad. No, you just got lucky, bro. You just got lucky. A lot of people in life, a lot of us, We don't know how important our neck is, how important our hands are, how important our fingers are until one of them are gone or one of them are in a situation like this where you actually have to get it back. Like I always tell you, I broke my elbow. I found that out the hard way. Of like, damn, I didn't even know nerves was a thing. You know what I mean? But even now, my nerves that get a little bit crazy. But I broke my elbow almost 10 years ago. So the most, this is gonna. I don't know how this is gonna sound because I'm right with y'all, dog. I got bills I'm late on. I got bills. I got payment arrangements on. I got rent that's coming up that I'll be struggling to try to get to. You know what I mean? Car insurance, trying to get my car back, trying to still make investments, trying to figure out how to be the best creator I can, trying to put the hours in, still trying to eat good, still trying to go to the gym, still trying to spend time with kids, still trying to spend time with family, still trying to have this person, lend this person money. I'm right with y'all. It's a lot. But don't ever forget that the most important things in this life that we have is free. They tell us about Bitcoin and this paper that we need money. Money is for options. Yeah, we need that. And we want that. We want to get that. But man, I guarantee, see, you can't pay for this. Bianca's a millionaire. TKO is billionaires, but they're $3 billion in debt. But she got access to the best doctors in the world. And when you get in a situation when there's some bodily something, or maybe you lose somebody in life and you can't pay for that, then you start figuring out how insignificant money is. So just like I told my bro Zay, I don't try to get too high or too down on anything. You know what I mean? I wish stuff was better, but I also know stuff could be a lot worse. Shout out Bianca Belair, one of my favorite, oh my God, wrestlers ever, dog. And I've been watching this almost 40 years. Bianca Belair, I put her in my top. If I name 20 to 30 wrestlers, I'm pretty sure Bianca Belair's in there. So to see her coming out of surgery, to see her documenting the pain. Oh yeah, and let's not forget. Remember, because remember, we're in wrestling now. So, we're a wrestler, so people forget about people when you're out of sight, out of mind. Remember her? Remember Zoe? You out of sight, out of mind, but look at her. This was 8 weeks ago. Fought back. Shout out to Zoe Stark. A crazy spot. Remember that nasty spot she had on Raw? She hit the hospital. She built herself back up. Shout out to Zoe, man, because dog, and I like to highlight this because we could joke, we could play around or whatever, but I'll be joking, but these wrestlers as human beings, I always like to highlight stuff like this, man, because this is why I love wrestling. This is another part. They fight through these excruciating injuries, excruciating situations just to go back on the road. They be fighting hurt. Roxanne Perez was fighting with that thing on her back. She just got surgery for weeks. A lot of these dudes are fighting with injuries nonstop. And we're not even talking about back in the day where Vince and them, they didn't even care, dog. You fought with injuries. Dog, what's the name was wrestling with a broken neck? Stone Cold. Shout out Zoe, man. So she's fighting for recovery. She had that nasty injury, man. So it's just...
I just got done with an MRI, and it confirmed I tore my ACL. My knees are officially made of glass. And unfortunately, I will have to retire from WWE
oh, no, that was
Pro
fake.
Wrestling as
that
a
was
whole.
fake. But then
really
you got to deal with this.
Entertaining the fans each and every week, but
that's pretty funny, actually. This AI video, whoever made it, great job. You did a fantastic job because a lot of people fell for it, including my own family.
So you got to deal with that. People saying, yo, you retired. No, that's fake. So, man, shout out to all the wrestlers that's injured. And, AEW, Wardlow, what's the dude name? Joey Starks. Will Ospreay coming back from a nasty injury. Jade Parker just got injured. Dog, this is a real game, man. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say, y'all. Big E. I just see somebody in the chat who said that. Sir Smoke a Lot. Big E. Facts. Somebody said Ricky's sister. Facts. Now listen. I'm gonna say this is the last thing I'm gonna say. See, we know those people. We don't know the people in the independent market that no one cares about, that got injured probably practicing for wrestling, or got injured at an indie show. Like, what's the name? What's the dude name? I forgot his name. Psycho Stu. Even though that was a freak situation. You know what I mean? We don't even hear about these wrestlers coming up, spent their lives coming up in the independent circuit, going through these injuries. If Bianca Belair is going through that finger injury with the best doctors in the world, imagine if you on what you call that? Welfare insurance or whatever government insurance, whatever the free insurance that they give you. Some of it is pretty good, to be honest, but yo, some of it's not. Some of it's not on insurance at all, and going to chase a dream. And yeah, man, I can't do nothing but just to highlight that, man. And I gotta say, for all the independent wrestlers, if you in the chat, I see you, dog, and it's motivational, man. It's motivational to see these people keep pushing, cause I be at low points, and it'd be like, man, Zoe, Bianca, all the unnamed people, even y'all in the chat where y'all going through y'all stuff and y'all putting it out there. There was a one boy in the chat say he beat from being in rehab or being a few years sober, dog. Stories like that is motivational. Nipsey Hussle said the greatest thing you could do on this earth is inspire. And you know what I mean? I believe that, dog. So shout out to everybody fighting through stuff, whether you're famous, whether you're not, man. It's commendable, dog. Seriously, man. Draw's damn. And Draw, Kevin, Draw's dead too. Medicaid, yeah, Medicaid delayed grass. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yo, Draw's dead, bro. The injuries are real. Do not, Felicia said don't try this at home. Facts, man. The indies is essential to the business. It's everything. Adam Cole, man. Yeah, there's a lot of wrestlers, man. And it's like, they got the best doctors in the world, but it's a lot of wear and tear on the body, bro. So shout out to her, man. Let me see what else we had on deck. I'm going to just bust it up with the chat for the last few minutes, man. I think that was everything. Like, I can't even review. I reviewed what I can on Crackdown. There's absolutely nothing. I don't even know what to talk about, dog. As far as Crackdown, this is one of the worst Crackdowns ever, dog. Ever. Hold on. I think I missed a super chat. Hold on. Let me see. Damn, where's that? All right, here we go. Derek. Whenever I look at Zoe Stark, I think of Martin. Oh, because she looked like Gina? MJF tapped out Fatu. Horrible booking. He did? MJF tapped out Fatu? I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Zilla Fatu. Is that how that match ended? MJF defeats Fatu to retain AEW Championship. I don't. Hold on.
Well, look at that! Salt of the earth! Salt of the earth! What an unbelievable transition!
Fluid with the float over. And that's it.
Wow.
And that's it. Zilla Fatu, no choice but to tap out.
It's Triple GPT. You funny saying that's horrible booking, but look at this, yo. You know the difference of this? This looks like it actually hurts. This looks like something that if you got in, look how he got his arm. This looks like a move that a lot of people would tap out in. Look how he's just tweaking his arm back. I'm not mad at that tap out, Triple GPT. You crazy. Whenever I look at Zoe Stark, I think about Stone Cold. Do you think people would still buy the WWE game when it dropped? Oh yeah, that's a thing. Gaming is a thing. I've been thinking about it too, y'all. Should I drop? Should I? If a lot of y'all grab 2K, I might chalk it and just grab it just so I could just play the game on Twitch with some of y'all. Yeah, man, because I'm gonna be streaming GTA 6 anyway. But yeah, I think a lot of people still. Not even think, I know. I just be looking at the numbers. The engagements with WWE 2K is extremely high. Derek Jones said, I almost got in a car accident. I had voice rage. Yo. That was crazy, Derek. He said, I almost got in a car accident. I had voice rage. That was hard, dog. Somebody said JD from NY. Yeah, JD he got a lot of heat at this show. Triple GPT should have called out Andrade count out because it was because that was terrible. Oh, what you mean, Buzz? Triple GPT should have called out the Andrade count out. Andrade count out? What was that on, Buzz? Chris Collins said MJF also has the heat seeker finishing move. Yeah, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this. And he shook his hand. You know what I mean? And this don't do nothing but put Zilla Fatu over, bro. This is incredible for Zilla Fatu to be in a ring with MJF. A lot of people consider is the best in the business right now. It can't do nothing. Prince said Bobby Monsoon voice better get his keys and park his car. Yo, I don't understand why voice keys wasn't on Crackdown, dog. Like, let me read this article real quick before I bounce. It says voice keys. This dropped yesterday. Voice Key's honeymoon phase is over in WWE, and he is not satisfied. Former AEW star Powerhouse Hobbs made his WWE debut on January 31st at Royal Rumble. Under his new name, Voice Keys, he has yet to appear on WWE programming since eliminating Damian Priest in that match, but Voice did wrestle against Nathan Frazier in a dark match prior to start of. In an interview of What's Your Story, Stephanie McMahon, Voice laid out his goals for his WWE career. The honeymoon phase is over, and it's now to put the work in to turn these dreams into a reality. Yeah, I made it, but it's not going to stop. Just because I did this, I got so many goals I want to do here. I want to become champion. I want to become a legend. I want to become Hall of Fame. I want to be remembered as one of the most dominant and feared competitors like I dreamed of. And the moment I had talks about coming here and signing here, this isn't a one-off. This isn't me saying, hey, I'm a WWE superstar now. Let me gloat. I still have work to do. It took me years to get here. Okay, honeymoon phase is over. Let's get with it. Let's do work. I got people that depend on me. I got people that I can't let down. I got people I take care of. So if I fail, we might got to go over this Voice Keys interview a little bit, man. Yo, Lou. It's so crazy you said it. I was just thinking about that because I kind of would be a fraud if I'll be on some BS if I didn't. What's the name? If I didn't highlight this interview, dog. I'm trying to figure out a way. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out a way where I could watch the interview, but it don't gotta be like I could fast forward it because I don't think I could do that on. Hold on, yeah, we might gotta watch a little bit of this interview. Hold on, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I seen some of it and I was impressed.
Doing all kinds. Have you met Taker yet?
No.
Oh, thank God, Voice Keys. He hasn't met Undertaker yet. Thank God. Derek Joe says I went to the store and went voicery, not grocery, voicery shopping. Oh my God.
So I had this little black Undertaker mug with a little purple top, and I remember he came. I'm sitting way at the top at the Cow Palace, and he came out. I know he couldn't see it, and I'm holding my mug up like this and everything.
Like it was the urn.
Yeah. We had an urn in my house growing up.
Oh.
And we almost broke it.
Wait, you had an urn. Was anyone in it?
Yeah, I don't know who.
Oh, what's your story for Stephanie?
Has two little ones, and one of them...
Old.
2 and 6. Yeah. And the 6-year-old has a bad tummy virus that hit about 1:30 last night.
Is it coming out both ends?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
1:30, 3:30, 6:30.
Yeah.
It's like college.
They just fingers in her throat.
Works.
And she vomits, and I'm holding her, and she's vomiting. I'm like, I just let it go. And she's crying. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, look, you can always vomit on Daddy. Then she goes, can I vomit in your mouth? And I'm like,
no, baby.
No.
Please don't
I got
do
a
that.
picture of, like, I held her up, and My sister took the picture, and she had just ate, and I held her, and she just vomits in my eye. I just have a picture of me holding her like this, and one eye's covered in vomit.
Smiling.
Yes.
I feel like that's parenting in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a not the bed moment. So,
but it spilled out of the hands. No, she did. She didn't know what to do, and went, please get mommy a towel, please. And
This is a cool conversation interview.
Yes, she runs the show. Like, she's quick with it, has a response to everything. Like, for a 5-year-old, I'm like, have you been here before? Like,
right?
She's just, yeah, it's wild. Like,
you want them to be bigger, stronger, smarter, faster.
Oh yeah, they are. They definitely are. Like, it's just.
But ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was bad. Like, I would make fun of everybody, then go run up on them.
I can't do this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna. I think this is a cool interview for knowing who he is as a person. But it's just the character. Like, we're watching wrestling, so it's like, all right, I want to hear about the character. What's your story is fire. I just wish they stopped doing a softball. Like, you know what I mean? I want to hear, like, I know it's a little bit messy, but I want to hear some of your stint at AEW. Do you feel like you could have done more in AEW? Do you feel like, I mean, you don't even have to use Tony Khan's name. Do you feel like the booking that was for you, if they put the title on you, would have carried that story? What about promos? You know what I mean? When you get into WWE, how about your promos? I mean, I think this is a good interview to know the person, but man, we still have to tell the story, man.
You know, like,
I want to get a voice kick.
and
Yo,
my
they
grandma
going
had
in.
a Saturday night special.
Skip to the middle.
So pick her last outfit, and it's just like,
oh damn, he was crying. See, I ain't gonna lie. This was a good interview as far as the person.
You don't know like what to feel like. Someone that's trying to get by, do what we have to do to survive.
I want to hear what he was talking about.
My brother was a big drug dealer, lost his life. So it was.
He lost his life saving you?
Yeah. So it was one of those things, like, it was, I don't know if I should say, like, it was meant to happen, but if you play a certain game, you win certain prizes, right? So it's one of those things, like, you look, what he sacrificed was himself to save me. And it's just like, I replay it in my head. It's just like, to see somebody, like, laying there just gasping for air and just blood just coming out of him, and you don't know like what to feel like. Someone that's trying to get by, do what we have to do to survive, to lose their life. So it's like I go through these moments where I hear certain things, and I hear certain things, and it reminds me of him. And I felt guilty for so many years. Like, I felt guilty for wanting to be like him. But if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have certain things growing up. Like, I feel guilty for not being the son maybe I should have been for my mom. Like, maybe she would have still be here. Maybe I could have not been mad at times at her, and just like man, like I think my mom, like, carried me for 9 months. First person to ever put an outfit on me. But I had to pick her last outfit. And it's just like being in the room, like having to sit with my dad and my sister and be like, okay, well, we got to make the decision. What are we going to do? Are we going to let her live like this? We can't. Or, we have to tell the doctors, what we don't want to. And my sister and my dad, I love them. They left the room because they couldn't handle it, and me being the man. Like, I sat there and thought, like, my mom held me, watching me breathe, and I watched her take her last breath. So it's like still have guilt, because maybe certain things I could have done to prevent these things. But I know none of it was my fault. But it still eats me up at times.
I'm so sorry.
I just think about, like, maybe if I would have pushed him out the way, maybe he's better off here than me. my mind's going everywhere. And I'm
Isn't that
like
called
backtracking.
Survivor's Guilt?
Yeah, but it's just like I remember being on the couch.
Man, real quick, y'all, man, Royce, this was powerful, man. This was powerful, man. This is why I'm gonna be real. When I said I was saying the jokes about him being on this show, I didn't understand it. I'm looking at the views. I'm looking at certain stuff. Royce, I stand corrected. This was a powerful interview, man. Certain parts of this interview, I didn't watch the whole thing. I seen bits and pieces. I didn't see that part. I'm just watching it with y'all. Man, you know, we joke around, we laugh and all of that, but it ain't nothing that he said that's not even close to being funny. It's powerful, man. If you ever went through something, if you ever see somebody shot, dying right in front of you, if you ever lost somebody close, you know, you're going to carry that pain until it's your time to go in the dirt or be ashes or transition to however you're going to transition. So, just the human in us, we feel that, man. And, you know what I mean? It's good for Royce Keys to get that out. And that's the, yeah, man, like, I can't say nothing, but, man, that was hard. That was powerful, man. People need to hear that because a lot of people have survivor's guilt, and you think like, damn, all this bad stuff happened. What if I did this different? What if I did that different? And you know what I mean? We'll get into this cycle of what ifs, and it's like, and I remember my uncle used to say, man, if was a fifth, we all be drunk, because you could do unlimited what ifs. And him just saying that is powerful, because you'll hear somebody else to hear that and be like, damn, he's going through what I'm going through. And maybe you could hear, I'm pretty sure in his interview, he probably talks about how he, you know, I mean, overcame a lot of this stuff, man. And some of us, we just need to hear how somebody else did it. Then we could feel like I could do it too, man. Because a lot of these situations is hard when you're in that cycle of just like, you in that black cloud, and it's just a cycle of a black cloud you in, bro. It's hard to overcome that, man. People think it's sweet. We in a culture of, oh, just stick through everything and just do this and do that. Nah, bro, it's hard. It's hard, dog. It's to the point where if you do fail and you either make a mistake, you get sent to jail for 100 years, or, you know what I mean, you get popped, you get sent to heaven, whatever, or hell, wherever you go, wherever. If you might become an alien, whoever, dog. It's still hard. People want to act like it's still not challenging, or you're some type of failure just because you probably failed. And it's like, nah, bro, it's just a part of the game. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get the cards that's dealt to you, and you just have a crappy hand, bro. And you gotta figure it out. And sometimes it's gonna work, and sometimes it's not. And that's the unfortunate truth of everything, dog. So I like to hear stories like that, man. I think it'd be more. Let me read some of the chat's facts, Bobby. Voice said he was, yep, became the villain. They tell you, dude. Everyone is going to promote it too. I completely get what you're saying. I lost my best friend last year on his birthday. I consistently think of things I could have done to prevent it. See, Austin said he lost his best friend on his birthday. And that's a tricky one, because you lose somebody around your birthday. Now, every time your birthday come around, you're going to always think about that for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So, you know, man, even though the booking of Royce Keys, and this is William, you know what I mean, that we're hearing right now, and it's powerful, bro. But, yeah, definitely check out Stephanie McMahon podcast. You know what I mean, it's definitely some powerful things on there, man. And, you know, I be joking on Royce Keys, but I'm going to be honest, dog. I really, you know, if you watch my AEW content, I loved him as Powerhouse Hobbs. When he went to WWE, the first thing I said was I think he could be booked very well. I'm just a mark that want to see Royce Keys get on TV and just destroy people and do great things. Yeah, man. I could say little jokes here and there, but honestly, dog, yeah, man. I want to see him booked correctly. I want to see him, forget booking. I want to see the fullest potential of this guy, because even with AEW, I feel like he could have done a lot more. Tony Khan probably had things planned for him a lot more, but it just wasn't coming into fruition. He's getting up there in age, whether he's 35 or 41, either age, he's getting up there, man. So he knew the window was closing. He went to the Fed, and hopefully they're just not sitting on him. But I think I probably was wrong about this, him doing the interview, man, because he knocked it out the park, man. He became vulnerable. And if you want to talk about some wrestling stuff, when he finally gets on camera, he could kind of use some of that. Like yo, I'm telling you, dog. You could use some of that. All that pain, all of that, the BS going through growing up. You leaving AEW, you not getting treated right. It's you. He could really be like, dog, it's a wrap. Nobody's about to be playing with me. I'm destroying everything. If I was in that creative room, dog, I'll book Royce Keys like a complete monster, man. Seriously. But I'm just excited for his run for WWE, man. I honestly believe that this was a good. This is probably one of Stephanie's best interviews, to be honest. Pockets. Oh, always enjoy life with your loved ones while they're alive. Yeah, celebrity. Yeah, you got to, man, because yeah, who knows? People say, yo, you only get one life. Who knows what's going on? None of us really know, because none of us was able to die and come back and relay the message. So, you know, man, we just need to think about, man, if this our one and only rodeo in this, man, we got to enjoy the moments, man. You know, man, I don't see how that translates, especially in the Fed. Buzz, yeah, I know it's hard. You know, I'm delusional, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So I will always have, I always daydream, and I always be thinking about stuff, and you know what I mean? It's like, I feel you, Buzz. Everything they showed us, I don't see how, but I feel like I could put it together. You know what I mean? Not the exact storyline, but just the storyline of going through hardship. You know what I mean? Like, just putting it together the right way. But like you said, it's just hard when it's 20 cooks in the kitchen, dog. So it's just, you got Road Dogg there. God, that's another story, man. Heavy has wrestling rings. God is good. Facts. Respect Bobby. I used to be to say, you should read Royce K's book if you're interested. It's a really good read. He got a book. What's it called? Exino. Please book this, man. Yeah. Felicia said, imagine how great his character would be if they mix his pain. Yo, Felicia, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Mix the pain. If they mix the pain with the character, it's right there. Remember what Tony Storm said? Tony Storm said, dog, the greatest character, or the most important character you'll have to play in your life is yourself. That's real rap. Because think about it. When we go to work, right, we got to put on a certain hat. We don't go to work how we really want to go. We're going to have to get dressed up. We're going to have to act a certain way. If you work with customers, you really got to put on a certain hat, because a customer says something stupid, or a customer's being rude for no reason. You got to do like, great. You're not going to want to snuff them like you probably would if you didn't have your uniform on, or wherever you're at work. We got to put on a hat for uniform. We got to go to school and put on a certain hat for that. We got to put on a certain hat for when we're out, or we got to go to court, or we got to interaction with law enforcement being pulled over, man. He has an opportunity to mix that real pain with the character. And what do I always say, y'all? Wrestling is the best where you could toe the line of what's real and what's fake, what's scripted. I don't even like saying fake, but what's scripted, what's real and what's scripted. We can script a lot of stuff. Hopefully whoever's booking Trick Williams will book Royce Keys, but you get even a little bit of that pain, and you sprinkle on top of whatever they script, as long as it's not, you know what I mean, nothing that's he's sleeping on a crate or something like that, man. A beautiful story could be told. And the most important thing about a beautiful story like that is you got millions and millions of people that's going through the same thing, man. It's not us. It's not a lot of us. It's gonna make it, dog, to the big stage. He made it to the big stage. He could tell a story of pain that a lot of us is going through. I believe he could do it, bro. He could tell a story of straight pain, hardship, whether you're male or female, that a lot of us is going through, man. So I'm excited to hear. I'm excited to tap in and see if yeah, man. My expectations are extremely low, man, but I still got faith, man. They got the Walker Levette. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Yo, what's up, bot? Iceman said Powerhouse Hobbs needs that Booker T angle. Damn, what happened with Booker T, Iceman? I remember something. I can't remember all the way. They have meth cook. Oh my God. That was kind of hard, TNL. I might gotta take a picture of that. His boy said they got people cooking meth in SmackDown. That's kind of hard. I gotta credit you if I use that. His character and story will be great. Oh yeah, I said that. Live life to the fullest. Have no. Yeah, facts. Give him some vignettes. Talk about. Oh my God, Sir Smoke a Lot. That would have been fire. Yo, Sir Smoke a Lot said, give him vignettes talking about that pain. Just imagine that. They got the music, like the sad music. He's probably, probably looking at old photos. He's probably sitting there really channeling that energy. A few tears start falling down. And it's like, yo, then at the end of Sir Smoke a Lot, at the end of the vignette, now look, I'm using what they said. I'm taking everything that I want. Dude. Voice keys. Oh my God. But when he come through, it can't be over Femi. Then you're doing a kid whatnot. He has to destroy stuff. It's like a man possessed, dog. He's coming to prove a point. Yo, Sir Smoke a Lot book, that would have been fire, dog. Him using the vignettes just as pay him telling that story. Yo, I would shoot that in an old crib and just make it like it was his old crib. You know what I mean? An empty old crib, like a row home in the hood in Cali. Looking at old pictures in a photo book, the eerie music in the background. You know what I mean? Oh my God, bro. They really could do this right, man. So if WWE has pumped the brakes on Royce Keys to tell the correct story, especially after this interview, I'm not mad at it. I actually think that would be incredible. If they pump the brakes and said, all right, we rushed him at Royal Rumble. We put him on main event. We know he's good because he proved himself on AEW already. Pump the brakes. Let's take a second to actually tell a story because that's all we've been complaining about. Crackdown was 3 hours with little to no story. That's what frustrates everyone. This dude went on Stephanie McMahon podcast. The interview before this got 1,000 views, literally. This dude went on, he got almost 100,000 views in 24 hours. He has over 500 comments. We just sat here and watched this. This is a troll and joking chat, but people was putting it over. That will work. That will, because everyone can relate to pain, to struggle, to hardship, especially in 2026. You know what I mean? Everyone can relate to that. That's a story that automatically can be told. WWE with their production, the cinematic, it's just the writer. It has to be written. It has to be written in a way that, unfortunately, it probably won't be. But, man, hopefully somebody's listening to relay the message. The story is right there, bro. Sometimes you don't even have to think that hard, bro. Triple GPT, you could have generated this on the free version. Io Sky is injured. Yo, I heard about that. He would dominate in NXT. I don't know. That would have been a great way to elevate. Yo, Sir Smoke a Lot. That's what I mean. I promise. I'm not saying this because this is the chat or whatever. The chat is love, bro. You know what I mean? We cool, but I promise you, if I was in WWE, if I was in a high-powered TKO, I would be in a lot of these YouTube chats, and I would be hitting up people like Chris Collins, my man Gregory, my man Sir Smoke a Lot, Felicia, Billy, Red Dark Side, dog. You got Derek, you got even Triple GPT, even though he be trolling. You know what I mean? I would be hitting up some of these people randomly on their emails like, yo, bro, fly out to Connecticut, man. If we don't put you on the team, I got about a stack of 1,500 for you for a consultation. Because these ideas, literally, you could botch some of these ideas, right? And it could still come off fire with a botched idea that's actually good. The ideas now on TV is completely non-existent. It doesn't exist. There's no ideas. There's nothing. Yo, this is why Royce Key's storyline is could be so fire, yo. Look at my bookmarks of what happened tonight at Crackdown. Now we're gonna look for anything that is something called evoking emotion. When you know what I mean, when you tell a storyline or you do something, you want to evoke emotion when you're in wrestling. Why was the Kenny Omega Swerve Strickland spot so fire at the end when he put him through the table? It made you feel something. We all know Kenny Omega. You know what I mean? He's already kind of hurt. He always getting written off. It made you feel something at the end. Hangman Adam Page saying that, oh man, my contract, it's making you feel something. Look at this right now. I'm going to go through Crackdown real quick through my bookmarks. MFT, Ilya Dragunov versus Tama Tonga. The MFT is battling the YS6 and they're fighting over a ladder. What about this is evoking any emotion? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. What else happened? Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair. This would be fire. Charlotte Flair isn't in the Elimination Chamber. This isn't evoking emotion at all. Not even a little bit, but that had potential. Dr. Libations, like C-Jack say, he cuts a promo and says, oh, you're a bad guy. This dude is not evoking emotion. He should have been dyed his hair black. He should have went with Raheem Rose or the brunette Cody Rhodes with the black hair. What he's doing right now, the American Nightmare, the red, white, and blue, the suits, the promos, is not working. It's not working as champion. It's not working as him chasing the title. Also, he's beefing with Drew McIntyre, which is, we're all sick about this. What about this is going to evoke emotion about? I'm trying to be mature and keep my composure. What about Uncle Howdy can evoke emotion to anybody in any age group? If you're old enough to open up your eyes and understand the concept of professional wrestling, there is absolutely nothing about this character that evokes emotion. And you know what's actually the sad part? The sad part is there is so much storyline in this character that could evoke emotion. But instead of him fighting about anything in this world, he's fighting about a ladder that they're not even saying, why is this so significant? What part of this ladder that connects to Bray Wyatt? Remember when the Undertaker, they took his urn because Paul Bearer used to lift the urn up, then the Undertaker would get up. They used to actually summon power with the urn. They don't even do that with the ladder. They're using it as a prop, and they want us to believe that this is some type of important symbol. It's not. This is trash, dog. That's why I keep saying he should have been Bo Dallas. What about this is evoking emotion, y'all? What about this is this is not even funny. This is not even funny. God, dog. I can't even go through the whole Crackdown, but y'all see what I mean, dog. None of this makes you feel anything. This is all garbage. All of it. And that is the exact problem with WWE. So Royce Keys, a story could be told. Will it be told? I'm crossing my fingers, bro. It's like me shooting in the dark or something, man. Red Dark said Royce Fleas versus Gargano and who get to sleep on top of the crit. Nah, that's wild. AOKD, Royce Keys defeats Solo Sikoa. Cody Rhodes wrote his own storylines at AEW. Why can't he do this at WWE? They won't let him. They literally won't let him. There's no way Cody Rhodes is looking at this and thinking it's fire, or he doesn't care. Cody Rhodes is getting paid. Cody Rhodes probably doesn't care, dog. Cody Rhodes is never gonna eclipse WrestleMania 40 ever in life, ever, and that's okay. There's probably nobody that could have a moment like that could eclipse that. You know what I mean? So he probably doesn't really care, and yeah, I don't see him caring at all, to be honest. Bro, this is dumb. Uncle Slouchy, it was somewhat funny. Kit Wilson put me to sleep. I really don't care about the crate, Bobby. Iceman, I don't either. And yo, I forgot who said that, but I can't remember his name who said it. Somebody said an idea, if the crate was Finn Balor, that would be fire. If the crate was Finn Balor, the demon coming out, that would be fire. It would be even more fire if Finn Balor won. But you know, is that can't happen because they got the WrestleMania already booked, and WrestleMania is already struggling as we speak. Now, if you replace Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor over CM Punk for your WrestleMania main event, you think ticket sales are bad now? Pull the trigger on that. I guarantee Paul Levesque will be fired within 48 hours. I will literally put an hourglass up, a 48-hour hourglass up, turn it over. I guarantee, dog, before all the sand drops from the top of that hourglass, dude will be bagging fries at the nearest McDonald's. Guaranteed. So that's not going to happen. So for me, I don't even understand. I wouldn't even want them to waste the Finn Balor Demon thing on a match that he's guaranteed to lose. I hate Hunter Bobby. Cody laughing to the bank. Yo, the Lion. Yeah, he doesn't care. I can't blame him. He already got his. Yo, I think Cody would care if he was called upon to care. He's not. Triple H doesn't care. Triple H knows what good booking is. Triple H did Black and Gold. He's not even showing up to a lot of these shows. It used to be a joke. Now I don't even talk about it because what am I saying? Oh, the sun came up. It's a normal thing. Triple H doesn't show up. He doesn't care. They're going to cut him the check anyway. He's probably sick of TKO, to be honest. The only reason why we have to be on Triple H because anytime something good happens, he's the first face that pops up and wants all the credit. So when we see Crackdown and we get a show that's the most boring show you could ever think of, you got to get the credit for that. True, Triple H. Yeah, Demon Finn had to win. I was ecstatic when I seen Kit Wilson. Yeah, man. WrestleMania 42 would suck. The Simpsons invade Raw. The Crackdown had both shows dead for... He said cancel Raw and Crackdown. That's crazy, yo. Yo, what's up, David? Can you run back and tell Crackdown because you gotta be down with smoking to think this is a good show tomorrow morning for your smack? I got. If I remember, sometimes I'll be forgetting. That I think the last few weeks I was just like, forget it. But yeah, if I remember, I gotta figure out a way to revise it a little bit. Most people at WWE get paid to not care about their legacy getting trashed. Yeah, Paul, yeah. Like I said, it was what Ricochet said. Their legacy's trash, and it's just like, yeah, man, they don't care. They don't, and the integrity's out of it. It's completely out of it. So WrestleMania is in 56 days, and God, this is about to be a snooze fest, man. Much love, Bobby. Thank you for the streamers. Yeah, you already know, man. I'm about to get on up out of here. Royce Keys and Open Phoebe would be a cool tag team. Facts. The Clown Posse Wrestler has better stories. Yeah. Femi, short for feminine, according to Triple H. Yeah, they've been saying that. Domino, a.k.a. Mr. Wipes for life. Yeah, facts. But yeah, I'm gonna go to this video. I'm gonna put this video together. Trying to think what else. Yeah, we got Raw on Monday, man. God, this sucks, bro. Seriously, man. It's hard, bro. It's hard. If I wasn't watching AEW, I don't think I'd be as mad. Cause I wouldn't know. I would almost. It would be almost a little bit more funnier than me. But watching WWE, watching AEW is just like, oh my God, dog. Like, I cannot. How does. Where's the integrity at, dog? Where's the competition at? Where's the competitive nature? You just gonna let AEW just win? It's just like, come on, bro. Derek said, Willow is my pillow. I'm calling it Nightingale. Yo, this boy Derek got the bars tonight. Willow is my pillow. I'm calling it Nightingale. That's kind of hard. Good one, Derek. Who is going to watch Raw? Nobody, baby. Yeah, facts. But yeah, I'm about to get on up out of here, man. I'm trying to see. I don't think it's anything else, man. Hold on. What is this, y'all? Yeah, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. There's not really nothing else, man. But man, good looking W's for the stream, W for the chat. Shout out my man Zay, man. He got the heartbreak going on. Hopefully he get over that, man. Yes, I don't even know. I gotta really think about what to talk about as far as Crackdown, man. Cause my God, dog, it was so bad, man. Monday we got Raw. Then next week we got the Elimination Chamber on the 28th. So hopefully the crate don't make me snap, man. I'm gonna be drinking tea all week. I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be preserving my voice because I got a funny feeling, dog, whatever's in that crate is gonna have me go nuclear. Cause every time I think of WWE can't get more competent, they can't get more stupid, they can't get more idiotic. They actually do. So now I gotta prepare myself to have this reveal of the crate and for me to go completely nuclear because now y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. If the crate is fire, we just gonna be in the chat arguing. Cause I'm gonna say, yo, that Joe was fire, dog. I don't care what nobody say. I'm waiting to put something over. I'm waiting to go tell the AEW sickos, man. You see what I came back with? Even though it's not gonna work. I want something, man. So man, we'll see what's gonna we'll see what's gonna happen, man. But yo, good looking, man. Hopefully everybody have a good weekend, man. And hopefully everybody just, you know what I mean, just stay the course, man. It's 2026 and it's about to be March. So we about to be 3 months into 2026 and I done seen people about to go to jail and get football numbers. People done passed away. People that broke up in relationships, stuff got flipped upside down, or some real life stuff, man. But yeah, man. Whatever you go through in life, just try to stay the course, man, and try to always keep whatever your goal is in life. Always try to keep that in the forefront. A lot of decisions I make, a lot of times, like you know what I mean. It's like, is this decision gonna help me move towards my goal more, you know what I mean? Like I was in the gym last night, late night. Okay, I could have did a lot of things late night. I had a few calls from BBWs that was lonely, you know what I mean? I could have pulled up. Nah, let me hit the gym because the gym is actually going to push the goals that I have forward, you know what I mean? This weekend, my man called me, yo, man, it's my birthday. Come hit the bar, man. I already know every time this dude goes out, it's an altercation. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I already told him, you know what I mean? I'm not coming. He don't listen. So, before I even get, you know what I mean, tempted to go out, my phone going on Do Not Disturb, I'm going to fall back. I'm going to edit my video. I'm going to get some sleep. Then, you know what I mean? I'm probably going to, my new thing is catching up on old AEW stuff. So, yeah, man, that's what I'm probably going to do throughout the weekend. But, yo, good looking for everybody in the chat, man. W's everybody in the chat. I hope everybody has a good weekend, man. Everybody be safe, man. And I'm gonna see y'all Monday. If not, I'll see y'all sometime during the week. Maybe I do a random stream or whatever. But if not, I'll see y'all Monday night, man. It's Bobby Bosul 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bow! W's in the chat.